Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Keegan O'Neill. I own Floofy Studios, a dog photography business in Vancouver, BC. Check us out on Instagram at Floofy Studios. I am here today to share my top 5 tips on how to start taking better photos of your pets at home. If you're watching this video, it's probably because your photos keep turning out something like this. And if you watch it all the way to the end and you follow my 5 tips and tricks, your photos will start to turn out like this. So let's get right into it. Tip number 1 is get low to the ground. This is important for a couple different reasons. One of them being this is your pet's perspective on the world. So it makes it a little bit more of an interesting photo instead of, the regular bird's eye view photo that you take from above, because that is just how you see your pet every day. And in photography, you're always trying to find details that make the photo just a little bit more interesting. Which brings me to tip number 2. Keep the focus on your pet's eye. This is actually a very important tip for all types of photography when you're photographing a live subject. If it's a human, a dog, a cat, a lizard, it doesn't really matter. You're going to want to make sure that the focus is on the eye. They say that the eyes are the windows of the soul, which is a bit cheesy to me, but it does have some truth behind it because the eyes hold most of the expression in the face, especially for dogs. It's almost as like you're not connecting with your subject as much when the eyes aren't in focus. Not to mention, dog eyes are just gorgeous. They're either bright colors with tons of details, or they're just solid black, beautiful puppy dog eyes. I will be making another video in the future on how to keep the focus on your pet's eye, but for today we're just going to keep it short and simple. So, how do we get our pet's attention so that we can keep the focus on their eyes? That is tip number 3. And quite simply, it's just bring a lot of treats. I prefer xoxo. They're a brand of treats. They're small, low-cal, multiple different flavors in case your pets have any allergies. And they're great for training and photo purposes. But whatever you have at home is perfectly fine. I do recommend trying to use high-value treats, something that they're going to remember. I like this camera, or I like this phone, and they're going to want to have their picture taken. If you don't have a treat motivated dog, that's totally fine. There's a bunch of different options out there. One of them being a squeaker toy. Squeakers work great to grab your pet's attention. And I'm sure that most of you have a ton of them laying around the house. If not, go to the dollar store and find the cheapest squeaker toy to use. That's what I did. It's the loudest, most annoying toy. I had it on my desk to show you guys, but my dogs freaked out, so I put it away. It was not worth the hassle. Bonus tip, I do recommend keeping the squeaker or the toy in your pocket until you are ready to take that photo. Right before you're about to take the photo, you squeak that toy. Your pet's attention will be right on you. Their ears will peek up, and it'll be a super cute photo. But if you squeak it too early, they're probably going to come running at you and the photo will be ruined. Another great option is using an app on your phone. I've tried iTrainer before. It works really great. There's literally a million different sounds on here, from a bumblebee to a peacock. Like, what does a peacock even sound like? Okay, well, that's what a peacock sounds like. Interesting. Oh, and they even have a squeaker too. There you go. So you don't even have to bring a toy out when you're going on walks or hikes. You just download this app on your phone and you have a squeaker right in your pocket. Now my dogs are upset. I'm sorry, Susan. On to the next tip. Tip number 4 is find good lighting. Don't need anything fancy like a studio light or flash. Just find a window, go outside, find the natural sunlight, and it will do wonders for your photo. Not only will good lighting affect the aesthetics of your photo, but it will also affect your shutter speed, which is your ability to freeze motion. This is very important when you're trying to photograph animals because we all know that they're very squirrely, they're always moving around, and you have to be able to freeze any of the motion that they're doing while you're trying to take the photo. Which brings me to my last tip, tip number 5. It's going to seem like the most basic and simple tip that I can give you guys, but it's actually the most important, and that is be patient and have fun. Trust me, patience does not come naturally for me. It's taken a lot of practice, especially once I got into dog photography, but it's so worth it because dogs pick up on your energy and your vibe, and the moment that you get frustrated or you get fed up with what you're trying to teach them, the photo session is pretty much ruined. Taking photos of your pets is just like training them to do anything else. It's always best to just take a break and do something positive, such as tug of war, belly scratches, something that they enjoy. Always want to end anything that you're doing with your pet on a positive note so that the next time you try to do it, they know that they enjoy that activity. If you're trying to force them to take their picture over and over and over again and they don't want to do it, they're not getting any reward, they know that you're frustrated, they're just gonna feel like they're in trouble. And the next time you bring your camera out, they're gonna run away because they now associate your camera or your phone with that bad experience. So that's it. Those are my top 5 tips on how to start taking better photos of your pets at home. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well as subscribe. I'll be posting a new video next week, so make sure you hit that bell icon as well. That way you'll get a notification for when the video is up. But if you just hit subscribe, you will not get a notification. If you can't wait an entire week to see some cute dog photos, totally understandable. Make sure you give us a follow on Instagram at Floofy Studios. And if you felt like these tips were helpful, please leave a comment down below. I would love to get your feedback on it. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.